Cruise lines plan to make a big splash this year as they resume voyages following a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic. The first major cruise liner has just set sail from Jacksport. This is video of Carnival Spirit embarking on its maiden post-COVID voyage. News4Jax reporter Joe McLean was there and has a look at what you need to know before you book a cruise.
Passengers we talked to were really excited to get back out on the ocean after 2 years without cruises. This is video of the first passengers boarding the Carnival Spirit earlier today. And those we spoke to, again, they were excited to return. Passengers on these cruises are required to be vaccinated against COVID-19. But there are some exceptions. And in those cases, cruise insurance is a requirement if you're sailing out of Florida or any of the Atlantic Ocean states. The biggest reason is, of course, COVID-19. And there are some rules you need to know if you're taking a cruise with Carnival. First, again, vaccination means having the final shot of an approved vaccine at least 2 weeks before the trip begins. Passengers also have to show their original vaccine card, a digital certificate of health status, or an electronic government health record in order to board. And passengers also have to pass a COVID-19 test. That's a PCR test between 1 to 3 days before the departure. Now, there may be some passengers who aren't eligible for vaccination, including children under the age of 5 or older children who have a medical or religious exemption, or even adults who have a note from a physician as to why they can't be vaccinated. For those passengers, you'll need to show proof of travel insurance. Again, that's a requirement. That grants you a refund if your trip is interrupted, or it reimburses a certain amount if your bags are lost, and it also covers you if you're injured or have any kind of medical emergency. Now, unvaccinated guests who don't have that proof of insurance, well, they're not going to be allowed to sail, and they won't get a refund either. Even outside of COVID-19, the travel experts say it's really something to consider, travel insurance. They say it's kind of a must when you're planning these big trips.
This gives them the peace of mind that in case something does happen, a missed flight, missed baggage, that they're going to be covered. And especially, even though COVID is decreasing, you do want to have that peace of mind that in case something does happen on the ship, you do get COVID, a family member gets COVID, that you will be covered.
Laura added that it's critical to read the fine print when you're booking a insurance policy to make sure that it covers what you think it covers. He says the best way is to do all your research before booking the trip. Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.